Okay, what we're going to move into on this one here is we're going to talk about basically beating man routes. Now, again, why is it important to be able to beat man routes? Several reasons, because why do teams play man free? Number one, if they feel that by going man free, they can always outnumber you in a box, and they can be 6-on-5, they can be 5-on, or they can be 7-on-6, but also at the same time they have a free safety that can help defend the middle of the field. And so I want to talk about what we do in our whole offense, and then we will take a look at some of these routes and talk about some of the different things, that really will help you. Again, from the last one, if you're just joining us now, we run a lot of the inside zone, and we'll RPO off the inside zone. We'll run the stretch. We'll RPO off the stretch. We tie into the stretch. We tie our midline play into the stretch. We'll run some of the power or power read. On the power read, obviously it's a run reads for us. If we go to the power, then it becomes an RPO type play. We'll run our dart play with the tackle trap, which we can run just strictly as a run, or we can run as a run RPO play with it. And then we'll also run a little bit of speed option, and we'll run a little bit of draw. Now, if you're getting man free, speed option is a good play. So don't think that you want to eliminate that, because, again, if they're going to give you one on an edge, it becomes a great play. And I don't have any of those on here, but the speed option is a great play. When we're going to run the ball versus man free, we know that we want to run a lot of inside zone, because, again, on the inside zone, I can block 5 and I can read 6. I can block 6. I can read 7. And so on the inside zone, it's a great play for it. And the high safety is the guy that's free. He's got to find the fit for both the running back and the quarterback. You're not necessarily going to be we are not going to be a big time RPO team versus man free. And so what we do, if we want to throw the ball, we take the RPO action, we'll take the run action, and we'll run some run action, play action pass. And I've got a couple of those on here to show you, because it gives us a chance to push the ball down the field. In this one here, we're going to just show initially some of the play action pass, some of the simple things that you can do, because we have a base philosophy. When we start seeing a lot of man, basic things we want to do is we're going to get into some rub routes. When we get into the rub routes, it makes it where a ball can come out quick. I'm going to show you some of those. We're going to get into what we also say are crossers. So whether we're running unders or digs, we believe we ought to be able to win the crossing routes. And that we believe that we ought to be in a standpoint that we're going to challenge you vertically. Vertically, if we can beat you, we want to go up over the top. If not, that receiver can come back and he can run a comeback route and fall out. So again, we believe it gives us a great chance there, or even standpoint of throwing some back shoulder fades. But then we also get into some of the different things. We do a lot of two-man game stuff out of our backfield. And so we're going to utilize that running back, because again, the guy that's probably not as good of a man cover guy on the field is that linebacker. So we do a lot of different things. I'm going to show you some of those. One of the other easy answers is don't be afraid to get into stack formation coaches or bunch sets. Now, I did not put any of those in here. These are going to be just basic things that I want you to see in a regular spread set of routes that we believe have a chance to win. Now, in these first ones here, and I'm going to go ahead and get started here, these first ones, we're just simply running a hitch concept over here with the outside receiver, and we're going to be running, it's one high, so rather than running a corner read, we're going to run him on a fade route. It's a lot easier to throw a fade route to this inside guy, and all the quarterback is reading over here is a standpoint of if the corner bails, if he's pressed bail, then I'm going to throw the hitch. If the corner's going to stay with him, I'm going to get a matchup here. We got a wide receiver on a safety. We want to get that one-on-one, and we're going to throw the fade. On the backside, what you're going to see is a standpoint. We're going to be running a deep dig here. We're going to give a little bit of motion here for just some of the distraction. And then our tight end's actually going to be running an under route from one side of the formation, slipping through the line, going to the backside, which is a great way to create a rub. And again, on this side, we've got basically the deep dig coming here. Running back will have protection, and then he'll leak out as well. So let's take a look at it here, and I'll explain some of this stuff as we go. This has a lot of things built into it. One, you see the motion here? If you're just watching us stretch and some of the things, if they're not going to adjust a whole lot, we're going to utilize that, and we're going to gain a running advantage. So, again, I want to tie the quarterbacks going. You see here, the corner is not bailing. He is playing a tough press, all right? So as we get that, we know there's our matchup right now. He's playing flat-footed, even though he had a big cushion. He's playing flat-footed. He has no chance. And, again, our receiver does a great job of getting on his toes and then fading away from him. And we're going to throw, basically, again, the deep fade. Now, look how much room that gives. When we're running regular verticals, we tell our wide receivers, you want the bottom of the numbers and let the quarterback fade you out. He's in great position here. He's perfect. He's down here to the bottom of the numbers, but he even started farther inside. There's going to be a lot of things I want to show you here on this route. All right, so we get the easy completion here for big yards. Now I want to go back here to the start of this route. Several other things are important here. Our quarterback does a great job here. You're going to see it here off the end zone. Hopefully you can see this here well on yours. He's going to look this safety off a little bit and give him this look on the backside here. All right. So here's what happened. He's looking him off. All he's got to do is hold him. Now he can't get there. We got on top of the guy here, and now we're going to be able to turn this route loose over here on the front side. All right, let's go back. Let's take a look at some of this other stuff here yet again. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Here we go. Get back here, coaches. All right. See here with the tight end coming through here. He's going to rub through underneath. All right. You're going to see that. And then on the top side, one of the adjustments we do on our little smash route concept, and you're going to see that here in a little bit, he's going to push. And if this guy's staying with him, he will actually convert to a short dig. All right. So again, he's going to be coming underneath. We get the tight end going under to pull a linebacker. The running back's going to be here, and he's going to be coming a little check down flat route because if we would need to, you see the whole picture here as he's coming here. Now I'm going to have a big time window here on the dig route. Well, that safety was holding. I don't need to even worry about this route. Ball's out, and I'm going one-on-one on the top side. He does a great job here working back. He's going to keep coming through, and it ended up being almost like a way, way late rub. But then the running back coming out here, pulling the linebacker, one of these two guys on the backside, give us a great situation, great combination route for this play. Obviously, that's the one that we want. If we're going to get that free safety hold in the middle of the field, we want to attack that. Again, you'll see it here from the end zone. All I want to show you here real quick, again, is primarily the quarterback's eyes. And that, again, one of the things that we talk about is the quarterback, defenses talk about reading your eyes. They really can't see your eyes, very rarely. What they can't see is your face mask. And so here you see his helmet's facing over here, face mask over here. See the linebacker holding over here, running backs coming backside here. Safety's off the screen, but all we got to do is just hold him here and not let him get to where he needs to be. And then you get top of the drop. Now see him snap the head and helmet around. Ball's coming out right now. Safety still middle of the field. He has no chance out on the numbers where this ball's thrown. So that comes out perfect. All right. So in designing of your route, find the matchups that you want. And again, utilize your formations to create situations. All right. We're getting a man situation again, rolling down here, getting an edge, 3-4. All right. So as we get coming here, you're going to see the exact same concept, fellas. He's going to be running a fade route. He's going to be running a hitch route. Again, if the corner is soft, he's just going to hitch, and he's going to actually just outside pivot. On the backside, I want you to be alert to what we call two-man games, because at times we'll put our running back out here with the wide receiver, and we'll let those two guys work on that guy, linebacker, and the corner on the backside because of where they're playing guys. So again, just kind of a heads up. This one here, it's easy because, again, as you start seeing this route, corner's playing soft. He's playing soft. See the ball come out? He's not even going to worry about if we beat this guy because the ball's already coming out. Man, the ball's on the way. He's here. This is exactly what we want here. This is perfect. Ball's already halfway there. Receiver starts his little pivot, and he's going to pivot to the outside. Again, why does he pivot to the outside? Because we want him to get away from this next defender inside. We tell him the ball should be thrown on his outside edge. All right? Man, listen, here's exactly like you want it drawn up here. Now you're one-on-one on this guy. Do we beat this guy inside? Yes, we do. Late. But again, we tell the quarterback, keep this route simple. If he can beat him, take him. If he doesn't have him beat, take the soft edge. So again, it's the exact same concept here on the outside too. Now, we change the inside concept. What you're going to see out of number 3 here, again, just to help understand, their safety is rolled over the top. We're having him go what we call a deep middle read. He's going to push the middle of the field. If the safety is getting on top of him, he can actually bend this to that backside hash. And if the safety's staying in there, we tell him stay in the middle of the field. Just occupy him, because now you're going to occupy an inside linebacker and a free safety. We want to control this where this becomes strictly a 2-on-2 matchup on these two guys. Those one of the things people talk about is we're basically a full field read by the initial alignment. But once the play starts, it's not necessarily full field read. We want to go to where we can get to a 2-on-2, whether it's with a running back and a wide receiver, whether it's 2 wide receivers, whether it's going to be with a tight end and a receiver. We want to get to where we are isolating the game and turn it into 2-on-2 concepts. And a lot of the concepts we do are the same thing. It looks a lot more multiple than what it is, just simply because we got different guys running those routes. This is the exact same route as what you've seen before, and we threw the fade route to the inside guy. Here, they just, because of coverage, they're playing man, but they're playing soft on the outside guy. We want to go to the hitch. Throw that 100 times out of 100. And then let him work on the perimeter. And then here's what I wanted to show you off the backside. See how the quarterback, he's working this. He knows he's got a soft edge. Now he doesn't have to worry about holding off that safety. But he gets the ball out. Here's a good picture here. Watch our tight end. He's pushing this guy. He's clearing the linebacker. He's pushing that safety. And he doesn't know the ball's out, but he does a great job then of coming to the backside of that thing. Because again, I want to just widen this. If the quarterback was reading to this side and he sees that guy, I don't have him, we want him to come back inside then for his route. And then it becomes a triangle between that receiver, tight end, and a running back. But you can see there where the tight end opens up way late. Well, I know the safety's leaving him there, and that's fine. But all he's doing is, in effect, he's holding those two guys and turning this into a 2-on-2 game. If that safety wants to jump out here any faster, we've got somewhere we hit that tight end on the backside working on that linebacker. All right, you'll see a little bit off the end zone. We get into a man cover situation here again. We are nub tight end, trips over here. Some of you were asking about that on the midline stretch. This, again, one of the formations that'll take a lot of teams. Defenses can't play in that kind of a look. All right, but you see here, corners down here and press. He's pressing this guy here up, and he's pressing him up pretty tough here. All right. He's man here. But again, you see, the quarterback now, he's up tough. I'm going right here. And so now what we get is a standpoint. I'm coming here. 3 is going to still push that safety, take him out of there. All right. You'll see it off the end zone. But the easy route and easy throw we get is right here on that guy. As soon as he pivots, it's over. Man, that's a fast track to the end zone. And so it's just a simple smash concept. But it's a hitch fade. We'll get into some of the double read stuff here in a little bit. Now, here's where you can see he's man on number 3. There's your other free safety. He's trying to help play the run fits on both sides because, again, now they can get the extra guys up here. So they load the box here. There's basically a stack here. You got basically a stack here with the nose and the linebacker. You got the defensive end. You got the other guy, and they got a corner and safety. Again, guys talk what we talked about before, even in the run game. They're holding the corner and they're holding safety on the backside. If they're going to hold these two guys both on the backside, we ought to be able to run the ball here. And I know that I can throw over here. I'm 1-on-1. I'm 3-on-3 out there. That's it. I've just changed this game. And really, I'm not even 3-on-3 because as he pushes, see him push. Now he's going to push that back inside and then back to the backside safety. This safety's trying to help play both where they're comboing him. It's too late. He can't get out there. And ball's out. And so it's just simply an easy concept, and we utilize that a lot, even versus man coverage, because we believe we will win 2-on-2 matchups. Okay?
Coaches, Rick Stewart with All Access Coaching, where we're all about coaches helping coaches. Thanks for watching the video, and I've got to ask, please hit the subscribe and like button below. The like button really helps us with valuable data as to what videos to make and upload in the future to help you out. And the subscribe button will notify you when we upload new content to the channel. This channel is not specific to an offense or a defense. It's not even specific to Rick Stewart. I fly over the country filming college coaches and state championship coaches about their offenses, about their drills, about practices, about defense, about program building, team building, fundraising, and weight training. It's all about coaches helping coaches. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe and like below. And as always, better today, but never as good as tomorrow.